Hi Capricorn. Welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for March 22nd through April 5th. Everything you need to know about this reading, as per usual, say it with me, is in the description box below. Alright. Yay. Ace of Cups. Yay. Because some of these have been a little rough. Ace of Cups. Okay. So perhaps we're realizing that we love someone or we're falling in love. The emotions are flowing. The creativity's flowing. Crap. Alright, hold on. Could be some hot sex. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Empress, Devil, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. I said eight, not ace. That's the Ace of Cups. Two of Swords, Six of Cups, Death. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we've got three heavies. Three major arcana here. Okay, so we've got, let's see, 3, that's 50, 6. So we got three sixes. We got three sixes. Because 6, 6, 6. Oh, that's promising. Now it's a party. 3 sixes, which is, believe it or not, success. In Capricorn, if we're talking about Capricorn, there you are. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio. Alright. Alright, so what's this Empress about here? What's this Empress about? Things very well could be codependent, or it, you know, on the one hand, it looks like this person thinks that everything's fine and things are thriving and you're connected and committed, but deep down, they might feel like this is holding them back, or they feel oppressed or suffocated, or just like it's the same thing day in and day out. What's this Empress about? Okay, so there's what's his Capricorn about? What's his Devil about for Capricorn? What's his Devil about? Wow, that could be Leo, this could be Scorpio again. We got the Death card twice. You know, I think this is about there being there's been an ending to what appeared to be a thriving, connected, committed partnership, or was it codependent? Just saying, because sometimes the shady side of this could be codependency, very cold, not nurturing, right? Not thriving. So it could be, you know, anything but. And it's actually, so, you know, things might have appeared ideal and connected and thriving, but in reality, Capricorn, deep down, things were not good. It was heavy. It was holding you back. It was just not. It's a good thing that things ended. It's maybe somebody was quite stubborn, not letting go of things. So maybe it was more about appearances, and this was about control. Let me get more cards here. It's this Eight of Cups. So we got 2 8s there because this is 8. What's this? 2 of Swords here. This is 2 of Swords. You know, I think they might be telling you, you know, I need to go. This is a very painful departure. This death is transformation. It's an ending and a new beginning. So it's kind of this painful, slow, emotional metamorphosis. Like you go through the valley of doubt and you're just in pain, and this it's a long time coming. This does not happen overnight. This is not a quick epiphany. This is like grueling. Like you're going through hell, best to do it quickly, but you can't. No shortcuts. This hurts and it takes a while. So we have this transformation, and then out of it, it's like, you know, I have to go now. There's nothing left for me emotionally here, but perhaps over time, you know, in the long run, things will work out. Or this person could be saying, I need to leave so I can heal. In actuality, what's this 2 of Swords about? They want to cut off and have no forward movement with this soulmate connection any longer. There's something about things looking like they were thriving and nurturing, but in reality they were quite controlling and they felt held back. And that things just got really stagnant and stubborn. That there was an imbalance between things were out of balance. This was not a balanced connection. It wasn't thriving. It wasn't moving forward. In actuality, there was distance and disconnection. And so they might be saying, you know, maybe in time. And to be fair, when you first break up and it's painful, it's like, you know, hopefully, you know, I just need some time to myself. Hopefully I can come back. But actually, they just want to cut off all kind of emotion and connection with this soulmate connection. They're not telling you that maybe because they want to be nice. Maybe they are hopeful that over time things will work out. Or this is them just saying, I need to get my head around, I need to heal. But what they're not saying is that they don't want to feel anymore. They don't want to any kind of connection, that they're at an impasse and a stalemate, and there's going to be no decisions made about this soulmate connection. What's this 6 of Cups for Capricorn? 6 of Cups and 2 of Cups. So this, wow. Hold on. What's this Death card about? They could be telling you that, I mean, this is all about things have changed, things have transformed. Maybe this looks like a relationship's kind of come through the darkness, the dark night of the soul. This relationship's really gone through it. But then here we have someone saying they need to take some time away to heal, to gather their thoughts. Maybe we can come back together in time. You know, I still see you as my soulmate, and I still love you, and there's still this connected, committed partnership. What's this Death about? But there has definitely been an ending. There's been some kind of door becoming part of the wall now. You can't not know what you know. You can't go back. They are having a hard time adjusting with this and figuring out what that means. They might feel this way. They might say this because that's what you say to somebody you care about, that you are hopeful, that you do, I still do care for you, I still do see you as this person. But what they're not telling you is that they probably thought this was a very heavy connection, they felt like it had gone as far as it could go. They don't have any plans for forward movement for this connection because they don't know how they feel about it anymore. There's been some kind of change that they can't not know or can't not. It's been transformative. Once you experience this change, you can't go back to the way you were, right? So they don't know how to move forward with that, with you. They've changed, or something's changed. Something has changed them, and now they don't know how to adjust to the new normal, and they don't even know if it still applies. Like, okay, are we still us? Are you still you? Am I still me? Are we still us? What's this Six of Swords? There's that Empress again. Could be Taurus. And the Hierophant. This could be Taurus also. We got double Taurus. This could be, we got the love, we got the flowing of emotions and love, being in love, falling in love. Could be the birth of a baby, but, you know. So, and then we've got transition here. Now, is this transition to a healthier, deepening the relationship, taking it to a healthier place, transitioning to a more healthy place, more communal, more reciprocal place that's going to lead to the ideal relationship, going to get married? Is that what this is? Or is this moving on from something that might have been codependent and controlling? We got the Love card here. This is kind of hard because we've got someone that really might be telling you that bless their heart, I kind of believe that they want to believe this, but they're confused. And I know that they felt oppressed, or they just felt like it wasn't for this, something was missing. Something was missing. And they didn't know what it was, but until they figured it out, they don't want any forward movement. They're trying to come to grips with this new normal after this transformation. Everybody's situation is different, so you'll know what that means if it applies to you, of course. But this could be saying transition to a healthier place in this relationship so that it can really thrive and grow and lead to a connected, committed partnership, or move on from a relationship, like I said, that was kind of smothering and codependent and not thriving and was actually quite controlling and a ball and chain. Right, what else for Capricorn? Mask. Okay, is this about somebody not being who they authentically are? And then we got the Bound again. I'm not sure about that imagery there. What in the world's going on? I'm going to let you look at it. Bound. So, in reference, that is very similar to this right here, that energy. So we got Bound and we got Mask. So perhaps they're questioning what things really mean. Is this real? Do we feel the same way? Things have changed. What's real anymore? What's not real? I'm not who I used to be. Are we okay? That type of thing. Someone might be having a crisis of identity, going through the growth spurts, growing pains, emotionally growing. Things have changed. What else for Capricorn? Pitiful and secondary. Jeez Louise. No, those are, to be fair, that's the shadow deck, so, okay. Pitiful and secondary. Wow. Does someone not have the same regard for this relationship anymore? Are they wondering, it's almost like the more cards I pull, okay, granted, it's the twin flame shadows. Is this about somebody who's doubting connection or just not sure about anything anymore? They don't know, maybe they don't know what they want. Maybe they feel like they're second best, or this relationship really is holding them back and they don't know how to move forward. They still care about you, but they don't know what the new normal looks like. Capricorn. seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. And your intensity frightens me and allures me all at the same time. There's that. Okay. Again, someone not knowing how to move forward and not knowing what they want still. They know they care about you, but they just don't know what they want or what they want to do, honestly. Just don't know what they want anymore. Capricorn. Capricorn. Golly, this card's been coming up so much with this. The cross has been making a lot of appearance here too. All right, Capricorn. Being at the crossroads about a difficult, painful, challenging relationship. One foot out the door, not knowing what to make of this relationship. Are we going to move forward? Are we going to take some time off? I'm having my doubts. You could even be in separation. You know what, Capricorn, you poor thing, because there's a love here. There's something keeping them from whatever has transpired or they've been transformed from. They don't know how to bring this relationship into the new normal for them. They're having a real hard time. And it could be that that's what the breakup's about. I know that I love you. You're someone very important to me from my past, but I don't know how to make you a part of my new normal. And I feel like any connection with you at this point is unhealthy, and it holds me back. And I don't know how to move forward. And this is either saying move on or transform the relationship. Your situation, your mileage may vary. This is depending on what your specific situation is. This is general, but someone's definitely at the crossroads and not sure what to do. But there's a love there. I hope you see your way through this, Capricorn, with your person. I'm sorry. The good thing is that they came out of it and they're questioning, and at least they're wanting to be communal. I feel bad because they're not giving the whole story. They're like, okay, in time, maybe, yeah, but right here it's like they've got no plans for that. Look at this Two of Swords. They're not telling you that, maybe because they don't want to hurt you, but they don't know what the hell's going on. I like that better than them keeping it from you, but at the same time, maybe they just feel like there's no way to tell you, look, I don't think I want this anymore. I don't know what I want. Maybe that's a hard thing to say to somebody you've been connected and committed to for so long, and that at one time it was very passionate and connected, and now it's like, well, I just don't know about you anymore. Wait, what? All right, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. I thank you for tuning in. And I hope to see you at the next reading. You take care.